The willow tree that listened to every breeze. Beside a river calm and clear, where birds would sing from year to year, a graceful willow, old and wise, reached gently toward the open skies. Its emerald branches, long and fair, flowed softly through the fragrant air. They swayed with every passing breeze, like peaceful waves upon the seas. The willow stood through every spring, through summer's warm awakening, through autumn's leaves of amber gold, and winter's quite bright and cold. Though countless travelers passed nearby, few stopped beneath its branches high. Yet every breeze would pause to say the stories gathered through the day. The willow listened without haste to every joy and every ache. It never hurried with the words away, but welcomed all who chose to stay. One early dawn a robin came, its cheerful song always the same. Perched upon a bending limb and greeted morning with the hymn. Good morning, willow, sang the bird. I have flown where many songs are heard, yet none are quite as calm as you. How do you always know what's true? The willow smiled with rustling leaves. I simply listen to the breeze. The wind has crossed both sea and land. It teaches hearts to understand. The robin titled Little Head, but wisdom can't be simply said. The willow answered soft and slow. The deepest truths are those we grow. As golden sunlight warmed the ground, wildflowers bloomed all around. Butterflies with painted wings danced among the joys of spring. One afternoon, a young girl came walking quietly through the lane. She carried books beneath her arm, yet sadness hid behind her calm. She settled near the willow's roots, where moss embraced the ancient wood. A gentle breeze moved through the leaves, like whispered comfort through the trees. I try so hard each passing day. The girl sighed softly, looking away. But nothing seems to go quite right. I lose my courage every night. The willow answered with a sway, its leaves like gentle hands at play. Look upon the river wide. See how calmly it flows tide. It never races to the sea, yet reaches there faithfully. The girl watched sunlight touch the stream, where silver water softly gleamed. Her breathing slowed, her shoulders eased, comforted by the quiet breeze. She smiled before she walked away, carrying hope into the day. Summer soon embraced the land, golden wheat adorned the plains. Dragonflies skimmed sparkling streams, shining like forgotten dreams. Children gathered near the tree, laughing with such joyful glee. They climbed its roots and read their books, or quietly fished beside the brook. The willow welcomed every soul, never asking where they roamed. It offered shade on sunny days, and peaceful rest in countless ways. One evening, just before the rain, an elderly traveler paused again. His walking stick was old and worn. His tired boots were weather torn. He rested underneath the tree, listening to the melody of rustling leaves and singing birds, where silence spoke more than words. I've wandered many roads, he sighed. I've crossed the mountains far and wide, yet nowhere have I found such peace, as resting underneath these leaves. The willow gently touched the air. Peace has always waited here, not because this place is rare, but because you chose to scare. Dark clouds gathered overhead. The skies turned silver softer than grey. The first cool raindrop kissed the ground, while thunder echoed all around. Still the willow calmly stood, deeply rooted where it could. And somewhere beyond the falling rain, another weary heart was on its way. The rain continued through the night, bathing leaves in silver light. Each tiny drop upon the stream glowed beneath the moon's soft gleam. The willow stood with patient grace, peace reflected on its face. Its roots held firmly to the earth, remembering each season's worth. When morning came with golden skies, the birds awoke in glad surprise. The robin sang from branch to branch, welcoming the new day's dance. Nearby, the river laughed once more, kissing every grassy shore. Flowers lifted dew-filled heads while butterflies left leafy beds. Soon a younger painter came to see the beauty of the ancient tree. She carried brushes, paints, and dreams, inspired by the flowing streams. She gazed upon the willow's form, so calm through sunshine, wind, and storm. How do you stay so full of peace when seasons never truly cease? The willow answered with a sway as morning breezes came to play. I do not fight the changing sky. I let each passing season fly. The winds may bend my branches slow, yet deeper still my roots will grow. The painter smiled with quiet delight, capturing the peaceful sight. Each brush stroke held a lesson true of strength made gentle, fresh, and new. As summer slowly turned to fall, amber leaves began to call. They floated softly through the air like whispered blessings everywhere. Children gathered one last time, listening to the river's rhyme. They thanked the willow for its shade, for every memory it had made. Winter arrived with silent snow, covering fields in crystal glow. Many trees stood bare and still across the valley and the hill. The willow bowed beneath the white, reflecting moon and starlit night. Though icy winds around it blew, its faithful heart remained both true. One evening, lost within the snow, a traveler moved both slow and low. The path had disappeared from sight, hidden by the winter night. The willow's branches gently swayed, pointing where the lantern lay. Just beyond the frozen stream, a small warm cottage softly gleamed. The traveler found the glowing door, safe from winter's storm once more. Before he slept, he whispered low, "Thank you, friend, I'll never know." The willow heard the grateful prayer, carried gently through the air. It realized its quiet place had become a home of grace. Spring returned with songs once more. The snow gave way to flowers adored. Fresh green leaves began to grow, shimmering in morning's glow. The willow watched another year filled with laughter, hope, and cheer. It understood its greatest role was simply welcoming every soul, not with speeches long and wise, nor seeking praise beneath the skies, but by standing calm and true, offering peace to all who drew near. The breeze returned one golden day. You have learned the quiet way. The strongest hearts are often those patiently help others grow. The willow smiled beneath the sun. Its faithful journey was never done. For every season still would bring another story on the wind. So if life bends you like a tree standing by uncertainty, remember roots grow deep below where quiet streams of courage flow. Listen more than you speak, find gentleness before you seek, offer shade when others tired, carry hope without desire. For kindness, like a willow tree, needs no grand display to be. It simply stands through joy and pain, welcoming sunshine and the rain. And every heart that pauses there will leave a little lighter than before, carrying peace into the world like a breeze that never stops singing. That was a poem. Now, the message of the poem. True strength is calm, patient, and deeply rooted. Like the willow tree, we grow stronger not by resisting every storm, but by learning to bend without breaking. When we listen with compassion, remain steady through life's changing sessions, and other kindness without expecting anything in return, we become a place of comfort, hope, and peace for others. Hope you enjoyed the poem. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more soft spoken videos like this. Thank you.